Hey guys, what's up? I'm back from vacation. My voice is totally gone, and it's not because I was screaming or anything, but it's because I fell ill while on vacation. I think it was from day 2 or day 3 thereabouts that I started feeling the symptoms, and then by the time it was getting to like a week in, I was feeling really sick. But I tried not to let it get in the way because first of all, it was a girls trip and we went to Qatar. I don't think I actually said where we went to. I don't even know. My vlogging before we left was chaotic because I had so many things to do before we left, right? So we went to Qatar on a girls trip with my girls, okay, and it was really fun. Qatar is such an amazing place. I don't mind going there every year if I can, so I'm definitely going to go back, maybe with my kids, maybe with just my husband, I don't know, but I think I'm definitely going back there, with my kids as a family because the place is a very child or kids friendly place. But even aside kids friendly, it's a very beautiful, clean, amazing, nice, fun place. So I tried not to let my illness or whatever get in the way, but it was not easy. So because Qatar is very hot, we had to be going to malls, right? So most things are indoors and the malls are very cold, but it wasn't even the cold that affected me the most, even though I think maybe it aggravated it, but it wasn't really the cold that affected me. I think it was the fragrances. Okay, so I'm someone who, I don't know if I've said this here before, but I'm not really a big fan of fragrances. Fun fact, I used to be. Okay, I remember my room then in uni, people were always telling me things like, oh, your room always smells so nice, because I always had one fragrance or the other. I always had perfumes and all of that, body spray. Like I'll use body spray, use perfume, use roll-on, use deodorant spray, like all kinds of spray. So I never used to be allergic to them. But I noticed as I started growing older, and then when I was trying to get pregnant, I stopped using fragrances that much. I just realized that it became something that was triggering to me. So right now, I'm not really the biggest fan of perfumes, even though I have perfumes. I have like 11 or 12 perfumes here. I still spray perfumes when I have to, but if I don't have to, like today that I'm at home, I didn't spray any perfume. But if I have to step out, I will spray perfume. I have like a diffuser in my visitor's toilet, but all over my house I don't have diffusers and stuff. Now in my bedroom, my husband always sprays his perfume in the bedroom, so my room always smells like my husband's perfume. Okay, anyway, all this to say that even though I have perfume and I use perfume, I am not the biggest fan of them, especially when the smell or the scent is overpowering. So I quickly realized that Qatar, they love fragrance. I think it's something is popular with the Middle East, but they love fragrances. So anytime we enter the malls were heavily fragranced or heavily deodorized or whatever I'll call it. It's like a lot of they smelled the malls smelled really good. However, it was too much for me, and whenever you're passing, people are spraying stuff, they're telling you come and try. Myself, I was trying, I was not helping myself, and then each time I spray all those perfumes to try, I would just get really what's the word now, overstimulated. Like my brain would literally feel like it's on fire because I had too many lights and sounds and perfumes and smells and good smells though, but it was just a lot. I remember one time we entered the bathroom, one of the bathrooms in one of the malls, and I literally felt like running out. It felt like somebody took, perfume and was spraying directly into my nostrils, right? I felt like running out. So all these things combined, I think it affected, plus the cold, plus the weather was just dry. I think plus the stress I went through before then, because at some point I was even feeling feverish. At night, most times I will feel feverish and all that. So that's what really affected me, and that's why I sound the way I sound. But I came back feeling really refreshed and really fired up. I don't know if I'm fired up because I've had a time to reset, or maybe it's all the money I spent there and I'm trying to recoup. But I just feel like filming. I woke up this morning, I dressed up, did makeup, not serious makeup, but try to look good, which is unlike me, or wasn't like me before I left. So I feel really good. I really had fun. Oh my god. Qatar vacation with the girls was just amazing. Special shout out to Nelo, okay, Nelo Okeke. So this is a Nelo Okeke appreciation post. I don't think I talk about Nelo as much as I should, or as much as she does about me, simply because I'm not that kind of person, right? So I've not finished talking about my husband like that, but I'm not somebody who is very expressive, but I need to be more expressive with, appreciating and, just expressing myself about how I feel about certain people, because Nelo is one of those people that I'm so grateful that my path and hers crossed. There's a long story about how we met. We've shared that story several times, even though anytime we try to share it, Nelo will say I snubbed her. I did not snub her, but I remember the first time I saw Nelo was on Dima's page. I've been watching Dima a lot, that time, and she collabed. I hope you guys can hear me because I really want to say this thing. So she collabed with Dima. Try hard to shout. So she collabed with Dima, and at that time I was a stay-at-home mom. I used to call myself the professional housewife, and most people around me, most people in my circle, were people who were career-driven, who were trying to make money, trying to grow in their careers, trying to get this good job. And there was me who, to be honest, I don't really I don't dream of labor. I don't dream of labor. Making my own money doesn't give me any sort of special pride. Chasing career, chasing jobs doesn't give me. If I have to do it, I'll do it. If I didn't have my husband or anything, if I had to do it, I would do it. Okay, but I don't have any. It's just something I feel like you do because you're an adult. Finish, not because I derive any sort of special pleasure from it. I derive more pleasure from taking care of my kids, from taking care of my home, from all these my little hobbies here and there. I derive more pleasure and more self-fulfillment from them, from helping others than, and I mean helping others in a charity way, not from a job kind of way, right? So anyway, at that point, I was surrounded with people like that. So I remember on in Dima's video, they collabed, and Dima was asking Nelo, like what was her dream job or something like that. And then Nelo said she wants to be a millionaire housewife or something like that. Like she wants to just be a housewife to a billionaire, something. I can't remember how she phrased it, but I was like, this is my person. I merely went to her page. I merely went to follow her on her page. I liked her content as well. I found out she was in Port Harcourt. I was like, okay, fine. So I started watching her from there, but I just related to her so much because I was like, hey, somebody is speaking my language. All this career thing when they talk, I get it. I endorse that message, but it's not for me. It's not true to who I am. So I was really happy when I discovered her page, right? And there's this thing that they call the red string theory. Before I met Nelo, I did not know that I was linked to her in different ways, okay? So I went to school with her sister-in-law, Obi. My sister went to school with Nelo's husband, right? They were actually friends in school. And I remember years ago when they got married, my sister came across their wedding, is it picture or whatever? She came across it on, I think Bella Niger or something. And I remember then she told me, oh, this is my friend in school, he just got married to this lady, and they're both from Nnewi. He's from my mom's village, and Nelo is from my mom's dad's village. Okay, so I remember we just talked about it briefly then, but it was something we talked about in passing. It wasn't something I even registered in my head. So years later, when I now became friends with Nelo, my sister was telling me that, oh, her husband is that person I told you about that I went to school with. I was like, oh, really? Anyway, so that red string theory, we were linked in so many ways without really meeting each other, right? And her husband and my husband, they worked in the same place. They, pretty much had the same type of job. I don't know if they read the same thing in school, but anyway, so it's basically her husband and my husband were colleagues in quotes, while me and her were colleagues in quotes, even though we didn't know each other. So I remember one day as well, I saw her husband at the hospital with Kobe. Right? I think he was taking Kobe for immunization. I wasn't sure he was the one because I really hadn't seen her husband, very well at that point. But I remember when I saw her husband and saw Kobe, they looked familiar, but I wasn't sure where I knew them from. Anyway, all this to say that when we eventually met, because I met her in person the day we went to immunize our children, Eva and Kaito. So I met her. When I saw her, I was like, oh my God, I know you from YouTube. And she was like, yeah, wow. So I didn't know that she was trying to even talk to me. I just thought it was normal hi, hello, hi, and I moved on. They called Ava's name for immunization, and I had to take Ava in, even though I didn't carry Ava in. I think it was my in-laws or my mom or my husband that took her in, but I had to go there. Anyway, I hope you guys can hear me. That was our first physical meeting, but that was not really a meeting because we didn't even exchange names or anything. It was just, oh, I know you, oh, from where YouTube, oh, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, then one day she now said she wanted to collab with smaller YouTubers, that anybody who wants to collab with her should just drop a comment. So I dropped a comment, and then she messaged me that, oh, let's do the next collab. And ever since then, we were inseparable. Okay, there's so much about her that I like, and there's so much about her that is opposite to me, but I like it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, our friendship is so funny because if Nelo says she likes blue, I most likely like pink. If Nelo says she likes square, I most likely like circle. If Nelo says she likes this food, I most likely like the opposite, right? So in terms of things that we like, all these outward things, we are really, really opposite. Even in personalities, we are really, really opposite. But we just gel, we just work because things about her that are opposite to me, I like them. Even the ones I don't like, in quotes, I understand them. And I think it's vice versa for her, right? I'm sure there's some things about me that she's just like, what the hell? But she understands me like that, like the way I am. We're not trying to change each other. We're not trying to, become each other. We're just flowing. So she's just one person that I am so grateful that I cross paths with, because I've learned so much from her. I've grown so much from being friends with her. She reminds me a lot of my mom and also my husband in a way. And there's just so many things about her that are just so admirable and what is the word? Just amazing. Okay, she's an amazing person. I've said this thing before and I'll say it again. Nelo is that one person that has a good heart genuinely. Okay. There are people that are good, right? Because being good is good. I don't know how to explain it. There are people that are being good, that, being good is good. Okay, I have to be good because, for societal perception, or just because life is like, that's not Nelo. Nelo is good because she genuinely has a good heart. She's a genuinely good person and she genuinely likes people. And that's one thing I like about her, even though I am not like that. So I don't hate people, but I don't go out of my way to gather people to do anything, right? But Nelo is that person that will always go out of her way to gather people. She's always the unifying factor in most of her friendships, or even all of her friendships, right? Me, I'm never a unifying I'm never a unifying factor. Like, if you wait for me to unify people, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, right? So I admire that about her, and I like that about her. So that's one of the reasons why if she says, let's do this, I'm game. I don't even care whether I have the money, I don't care whether I have the time, the energy, the whatever. If she says, let's go here, I'm going. And it's one thing that I think she really liked about me when I was in Port Harcourt. I think she has said it before. If she says, oh, let's go to, okay, let's go. Like, I'll never be the one to say, no, I don't want to go, I'm not in the mood, or I'm tired, or I'm staying at home. Even if I might feel that way. But if she says, let's go, she'll be, as long as I'm not the one driving. I'm not driving, it's just to sit down, passenger princess. I'm game, let's go. Wherever you want to go, let's go. Even if she says tomorrow, let's go to, we just came back from Qatar, but let's go to where? Singapore tomorrow. Yeah? Like, I mean tomorrow. Even if I don't have the money, I don't have visa, I don't have anything. Fine, I will say yes, let's go, because I know that I am not the person that is ever going to be the one to ginger things like that. So when you see somebody who is gingering it, the least you can do is encourage the person and hop along, right? So she's always a unifying factor, and this vacation was what it was mainly because of her. That's just the truth, okay? It was mainly because of her. Everybody on the trip, we're all good people. We're all, we're a good match, including her mother-in-law, right? I love her mother-in-law so much. Her mother-in-law, even though she's tired, she go. Highest thing, she will go and sit down one corner when we get there. But there were some days we tried to make her stay at home. At least one day, fine, she agreed. But the next time we tried to make her stay at home, she said, no, she's following us. So, so even though we are considering her because of her health or whatever, she was a good sport, right? I just wish she had done more of this when she was younger. Or if another thing that I was even saying, that next time we'll get somebody like maybe her best friend or something that she can go with. So if she's not doing the high energy activities like us, at least she will have her partner in the low energy activity, but she will be out and about. But she had fun. So all of us on the trip were all really good companions, let me put it that way, or travel buddies or vacation buddies, right? However, Nelo was also the, not just the genuine force. She made the vacation what it was, okay? So big ups to her, shout out to her. She's an amazing person. She's one of those people that if you love her, you love her. If you don't like her, you are a witch. If you don't like her, you are a witch, okay? I wanted to say, oh, I know she's not perfect. That won't concern you and your family members, whether she's perfect or not, because everybody has flaws. So I feel like even saying, oh, but you know I'm not perfect, okay, that goes without saying, right? So if you don't like Nelo, something is wrong with you. Anyway, but shout out to her. She's all that plus more, okay? I don't even think I'm even saying it enough. You know, I was thinking about it recently, how words of affirmation is actually the list of my love languages. Like, I don't care whether you tell me you like me or not, I don't care whether you tell me that I'm amazing or not, like, it's the list of my love languages. So that is part of why I'm not quick to give it, because it's not my love language. But you need to love people the way they love to be loved, okay? So if you have somebody, you know, somebody as your friend or your partner or your children or whatever, and you realize that, oh, their love language is this, then try and give it to them. I know that Nelo sees this video now, she will call me and tell me that she say all these things to her face. And when she not start saying it to her face, I will not start laughing like a goat. I will not say it. But Nelo, in case you're watching this, I love you so much. You are, you know, let me tell you one thing I always tell Nelo. Two things actually. In my next life, I know there's no next life or whatever, but you know, just go with the flow, okay? In my next life, two things I'll do. One is either I try and get to her first. Is that I come as a man and get to her first and go and marry her, okay? If that one does not work, maybe, oh, you're a girl, you have to be a girl. Okay, fine, I get it. I'll go to the queue where Adana is standing. Where Adana is standing, waiting to be born. I'll go to that queue and kick Adana off, put myself there. So we'll have a Daisy Okeke in this world, right? So those two things. Is that I marry her or I become her daughter, her only daughter. We're not going to be soon. I become her Adana because she's just someone that, you know, she's all that plus more. Anyway, so yeah, Nelo, I love you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much for this trip. It was refreshing. It was fun. I like the energy you bring to the trip. I like how you're always willing to go. At some point, let me not even lie, some of the times that we even went out, I was feeling so sick. I said, how will I put my mouth now and tell you that I don't want to go out? Like, it will be somehow, right? I don't like when somebody is putting in effort and you're just there, a dementor or a soul-sucking energy. You're just there to make everybody angry and upset, or just suck the life out of things, right? I don't like that. So I always try to avoid doing that. So if everybody is, you know, loud and happy, even if I am not feeling that way internally, I try to fake it. And most times when you fake it, you end up making it, right? So you might not be feeling loud and happy, but if you act loud and happy, you will be loud and happy. So there were days where I was just like, I need to just stay at home. I need to go outside and just breathe in normal air, because, you know, everywhere is always cold and locked up, right? Even though it wasn't moldy or anything, but you know, anyway. So there were days that I felt like my brain was on fire. Like, I wished I could just go to the poolside and just lounge and just lie down. Nobody talk to me, nobody look in my direction. Nobody, because I always feel that way sometimes. I just feel overwhelmed and overstimulated. I just want to be by myself. So there were times I felt that way, but because I saw how excited she was, or you know, she was gingering for different activities, I told myself, no be you go come here, come they act like person we be enemy of progress. So you know, I try to keep up, but she's that one person that I will always love to travel with. And if I tell my family members, oh, let's go on family vacation, and my husband is dragging fees, okay, fine, stay back. Nelo, let's go. Even if it means, you know, Nelo and the kids, let's go. But yeah, it was really nice. Let me show you guys a bunch of things that I got. We did a lot of shopping as well. Let me just show you guys a bunch of things that I got for myself. That's why I end this video, because I don't even know the point of this video, to be honest. This video was supposed to be a vlog, but the way the video is going, it has turned to just talk over video. Anyway, so I got this airbrush. I've always wanted to get this airbrush Charlotte Tilbury powder, press powder. So I have the dupe. So the dupe for this is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I use this one a lot. It's what I even use now under my eyes. I just put a little concealer and put it there. So this Fit Me powder is a dupe. It's cheaper. It's Maybelline. Is more accessible for us here in Nigeria. But the OG of under eye press powder is this Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I finally got my hands on it. Nelo got the 2. I got the 3. Thank God she was there, because if you leave me, I don't even know whether I would have gotten the 2. And I think it's a pretty good color shade. Oh, this one is a bit whiter. This one is a bit yellower. I love the undertone of this. So I don't know if they will work the same, but this is not, it doesn't have like a lot of color payout. Like it's not foundation powder. So I'm sure it will work and it will brighten my under eyes a little more than this one does. But I love it. When this one finishes, you see I've already hit pan. I tried to scrape off the extras. When this one finishes completely, I will go and repurchase it. When this one finishes completely, I'll repurchase it. That's one thing I got that I really love. Then I also got, I didn't buy a lot of makeup and stuff. I also got this Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. So this is also a very good mascara. I have one of it I've tried before. My two mascaras are always either L'Oreal or Maybelline. They are affordable and they get the job done. All those expensive mascaras, okay, whatever. There's this one I liked though. This brow, this is what I have, brow bang. No, this lash. That mascara really reigned when it came out. I think I got, I don't know if I still have it. I don't still have it. It's finished. It really reigned. They even took people on brand trips then. So those are the three brands that I really love when it comes to mascara. So L'Oreal, Maybelline, and that one. So I have Maybelline. Yeah, this Maybelline Sky High mascara is really good. So you guys ignore my finger. This one broke off, but they're really good. So I just got this one because Maybelline has almost finished. Then I got this MAC pencil. This pencil is so small and it's not cheap. This is black pencil. It's in extreme black. It was called Kajal. Yeah, extreme black in extreme dimension 24-hour Kajal. So this pencil is so black, and let me just rub it here. I'll show you guys later. It's also waterproof. It's not what I have under my eyes now. What I have under my eyes now is one of my all-time favorites, which is this Zaron Black Velvet. This is a very good pencil, but this one smudges, okay, while this one is waterproof. Even though it smudges, I don't really mind. One of the reasons why I don't like lining my eyes too much is that my eyes are small. I was telling Nelo this, that because my eyes are small, whenever I now line my eyes on top of it, my eyes just disappear. But sometimes I feel like they also emphasize my eyes as well. So I don't even know whether it works or not. Whether it emphasizes it or de-emphasizes it, I don't know which one it does, but I like it. So I love that I got this pencil. Any day I'm doing serious makeup, because it's small and I only got one. Any day I'm doing serious makeup to go out, or I'm going to be out all day or filming all day, maybe I'll use this. But this one is still my OG favorite. I'll always have it. So that's all I got for makeup. I didn't really buy much for myself. Most of the things I bought are for other people and my children. I'm just gonna tell my husband to give me the money back. So I also got a bunch of handbags. Let me show you guys quickly. So I got this one from, I've forgotten, I think it's R&B. R&B is the name of the store. It was quite affordable. I can't remember how much, but I got this purse. It's just cute. Got this purse. It's from Celeste. I love it. It's just a simple purse. I don't have anything like this. It also has the silver the gold chain, and I like it, but I don't know what stained it to. When I came back, I gave my children to bring it downstairs. Only God knows how they handled it. Let me try wiping it off. Hopefully it's something that wipes off, doesn't wipe off. I go carry on like that. So the white I was saying would stain easily, did not stain. It's now the one that I was thinking will not stain, now stain. Then I also got this bag from Aldo. This bag was on sale. It was buy three, or if you buy three, you get one at 200 real. 200 real is like, let me check how much in dollars. So 200 real is like $54, which is kind of a steal for an Aldo bag. But I wanted just one practical bag that I could carry anywhere, because I didn't have a black bag that's, practical, that I can carry anywhere, that's just like this. I didn't have anything like this, so I was happy to get this one. And the last one I got is this one from Jason Wu. This bag reminds me of a bag that Zimma once talked about on her page. I tried to get that bag. I'll still get it in black. Got me of the brand, but decided on Revolve anyway, because I know I went to their page to try and get it. Then I just lost interest. I don't even know what happened, but I didn't get it. But anyway, so it reminds me of that bag. So this is most likely a dupe, maybe a dupe. I don't know whether they all copied each other. I don't know who copied who. I got this from Brands for Less, and I love it so much. It's just an easy bag, so it doesn't have a flap as well. It just has strong magnets here, and inside it you have, it's just an empty bag. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have some cash here. It's just an open bag, so you can then put your purse inside. I want to put one of my purses. So if you have like a Mary Poppins bag, so if you just have your Mary Poppins, so anybody, for for those who don't know what a Mary Poppins bag is, a Mary Poppins bag is a bag that just has a bunch of stuff that you need. So this one has wipes. Let me just show you guys what is inside my bag. Yeah, this video might be becoming too long, but whatever. So this one has wipes. So these are disinfectant wipes, and then these are just normal cleansing wipes. So sometimes when I have disinfectant wipes, I don't want to use it on my skin or my face, right? So this one is just for disinfecting things on my hand, while this cleansing wipe is for, let's say I want to clean something off my face, my mouth, even my hands sometimes, then I use the cleansing wipes. Then I also have toilet seat cover. I also have hand cream. I got this one from the plane. Well, this is, they say it's fresh lotion for the body. I use it for my hand. Then I have a little perfume bottle. I also got this from the plane, Qatar Air. I have this small pack here. So in here, it's not just gums. I have these call it dental gums. Like, they are not just gum for the sake of gum. They are gum that have xylitol and help with your gum health. So that's why I just bought this Mentos. The Mentos is very strong nonsense Mentos. So this is not the type I buy. Even when I want to buy Mentos, I buy the imported one, the foreign one, because this one that they have in Nigeria, so you want to give yourself a headache. So I just bought this. I removed the ones inside. I think my children eat it and, you know, whatever. I removed the ones inside and I put those my xylitol gums in here. So I have a bunch of these in different bags. I have those xylitol gums, and I also have some gummies here. Those gummies are for sleeping. Then I have my wireless, what they call it, earbuds, earphones. And I have a mirror here. So this is a light up mirror. So you just want to check out your face, check out your makeup, your lips, or whatever. This just works. Then I also have this perfume here. No, this is not perfume. I also got this one from the plane, but this is not this trip. This was when we were going to the UK. I got a bunch of these. So these are like lavender, peppermint, but they come in this roll-on. So you just roll them. So this is something that I don't mind using all the time. It just smells like essential oils. It doesn't smell like perfume. It doesn't have that alcohol smell. It doesn't smell like musk either. It just smells like like a spa, like a medicated something. Not medicated, but it smells like a medicinal something. Yeah, it's really relaxed, pulse points. If I can get more of this, I would, because I really love it. So it's something I can spray all day, every day, and I don't mind. I have this small, what do they call it? It's for your gums anyway. So sometimes when I finish training and I finish flossing, I just put this ones around my gum area, depending on how, because I am having teeth issues. So I always have things that will help with my gums. And I have this small lip balm. I got this one from the plane. So I have another bag somewhere that has the same things, or in different brands as well. So, and I have a pen here. Then I also have floss. I removed it earlier. I'm going to put it back. I also have floss. I always go out with. So these are some of the things I have in my Mary Poppins bag. They are just things that help me when I'm out and about. I don't put my cards in here. I either put my cards directly in my bag in the side, or I use a small purse to put my bag. I have a small wallet, to put my purse. Not even wallet, it's like a card purse. Well, it's wallets, yeah. So this is one of my Mary Poppins bags. So I just take this and then put it inside this bag, or any of my bags that are just, open, and that's it. So as much as the bag doesn't really have compartments and stuff, it doesn't bother me, because it's just nice. My Mary Poppins bag enters, my cards enter, nothing. What else I need to put in there? It's just wonderful. So I also got a bunch of headbands. I got so many things for my kids, but these are the ones I just got for myself, because I don't know, I'm beginning to like these headbands a lot. I've always loved headbands, scarves. Like, if you know me, you know that I always have a bunch of them. But I like these ones that are on the band. This one does not have like the strong band inside. I also got a bunch of bag charms. So I have this one. It has the 8 ball. I've forgotten the significance of an 8 ball. I know that it has a significance. I know it's whatever, but I've forgotten the significance. Then I also have this dice here, which I like as well. I like this. I also like this, the 8 ball. And then this is a lemon. Okay, when life gives you lemon, you hang it on your bag. So just a bunch of charms I got I like. Then what else did I get? To be honest, I didn't do much of shopping for myself. I just got a bunch of, random things here and there. I also got, so we also got gold. I just bought one small gold. I got it for KORA. Even though I say, oh, it's for KORA, well, it's really for me. I got this because we went to the gold souk. We went to the gold market. In fact, they have different gold souks everywhere. I think they say souk means market. So they had different gold markets, and buying gold from there is cheaper than buying from Nigeria. But aside it being cheap, you have so many options. So I didn't have like so much money, but I wanted to get KORA her first gold necklace. So I also did not find a pendant that really spoke to me for KORA. I wanted to buy one butterfly pendant, but I'm like, okay, I don't know, that really represents anything for me and KORA. No, for KORA. So this one, even though I say it's for KORA, I'll still be wearing it. Me and her sharing it, let me put it that way, because I like this pendant. It's a 3-clove pendant. Is it clove or clover? Anyway, I think 4 clover pendant has a meaning, or 4 clovers have a meaning, but this one is 3 clovers, and for me it just represents my 3 kids. Yeah, I like it. So it just represents my 3 kids, and the way you look at it, it looks like 3 hearts. That's why I said it's for me, not the chain, but the pendant is for me. I didn't really find a pendant that I would say, oh, this one is amazing for KORA. I wanted to use not name. I didn't want to do name. I wanted to do like just K. Like if I could find a K pendant. I was saying, but what I was saying, either the font was ugly or the pendant was too big. I didn't see any dainty K, like, because I love dainty jewelry. So that's why I just got this one. So this pendant is for me. The necklace is for KORA. But she can wear both. I can even give her any pendant. It doesn't matter. I can even give her this one here. I have some pendants I can give her. So let me just keep this one. That's pretty much it for what I got for myself. I didn't get much again for myself. Oh, I got a bunch of tank tops, nightwear, and then even this gown. I wish I had bought more of this gown. Okay, so let me show you guys this gown. This gown is just me. Okay, if you know me, you know my style. This gown is just me. Maybe not the pattern so much, okay? Because the pattern is kind of giving matronly. Let me put on my lights. The pattern is kind of looking, I don't know how to explain it. The pattern is looking like, what an older woman would wear. So just ignore the pattern, right? But the style of the dress is just me. So first of all, it is a short dress. You guys know I love short dresses. My dresses are either long or short. All those midi, I don't get it. Okay, this is a very long dress or it's a short dress, and I like short dresses. So it's a short dress. It's light, it's breezy, it's airy, it's long sleeves, but it's also see-through, very airy sleeves. It's not any thick. It's not thick fabric. This is just chiffon. Anyway, and then there's a tight detailing because I must catch something. For me to be comfortable in a dress, there must be something holding me somewhere. That's why I don't wear boo-boos. That's why I don't wear all these shapeless clothes. If I don't have anything to tie somewhere, it feels like I'm not fully dressed. I feel very frumpy in it. So this one, having this, just makes it better. I can also tie it at the back, but I think the way they styled it though, it came from the back, so you tie it in front, but I can also tie it at the back and it will work. Yeah, and it's also v-neck. I like v-neck. So basically, it's a very nice dress. I wish I had gotten more. I got it from R&B, store called R&B. I wish I had gotten more because dresses like this are just so comfy, so easy breezy, light, maybe, although I think what I didn't get is that I didn't really like most of the patterns. So even this pattern, I'm not the biggest fan of it. If I could get like a more solid pattern or a less busy pattern, maybe, but it's beautiful. I like it. Why did I want my light since? Anyway, everywhere is getting darker because rain is about to fall. It has been raining since I came back. I heard that even when we were outside, it was always raining. So it is what it is. Or because I am not going out, even though I will go and pick my kids, because I don't walk outside. I don't mind the rain. I love the weather. I love when the weather is cool like this. So bring it coming, God. Keep it coming. Bless the earth with your glorious rain. I don't mind, but when I have to go out, they pay me for body shower. But I don't mind. I like that the weather is not so hot. Hopefully in the next few days I should start feeling better. I feel, like I said, I feel refreshed, I feel happy, but physically I am exhausted. Physically I just want to crawl into a hole and just lie down there for like 4 or 5 days. So but my spirit is high. So I'm just dragging my body along. At some point, you have to cooperate. You have to respond, because I'm not going to give you that. What my body wants is for me to go and lie down and take medicine and then be like, I'm not feeling fine. There's money to be made. There are things to be done. My house right now feels like a mess to me, even though it is not. I know it's not. Genuinely, objectively, my house is not a mess, but it feels like that to me. So I'm going to be decluttering all my spaces. I actually like all the things I have, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem for me. There's nothing that I have right now and I'm like, oh, I don't really like. I like all my bags because I take my time before I choose. So I like everything, but I'm going to now do in order of love. Like, you know, they say what sparks joy. You have to spark. You are going to do competing the battle of the joy sparkers. You have to spark more joy than your partner. If I put two of you together, like let's say I have two bags that are like this, if I put the two of you together, you have to work hard to spark more joy than your partner is sparking, so that I'll keep you, okay? If not, I'll let you go. That's what I'm about to do now. I will maybe vlog and show you guys in a different video, but for right now, I am going to end this video here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. If you guys are not following me on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, please subscribe to my channel. I really need it. I've been stuck on a particular number for a long time, even though I try not to pay attention to numbers, to be honest, because I'm like, just need people to watch. I don't care whether you subscribe or not. That's what I used to tell myself. But sometimes people subscribing to the channel, you know, just gives you that boost, just gives you that, you know, that encouragement that, you know, you are growing and you need to do well and you are doing well. So please, if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. I promise you guys, I'm going to be more consistent now. I'm going to be more, I have a lot that I want to, you know, put out. I have a lot that I'm working on as well. So subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for all of you who are already supporting me, always, you know, commenting, liking, and all of that. I don't take it for granted at all. Like, I literally see you guys as my people. You guys are my people. And yeah, shout out to Nelo as well. You are just you are a sunshine. You are a breath of fresh air. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.